Welcome to my YouTube channel of Astrologer Anil Aggarwal. Today we will be talking about the spikes in coronavirus which are going unexpected spikes. This article I've written is beginning of coming disaster, the world reopening despite skyrocketing coronavirus. Astrology warns again and again. I had written an article day before yesterday also, and I'm just reading it out what I had written today, and I had written another article yesterday also. I think we are destined to suffer despite astrology analysis and the coronavirus skyrocketing. We are breaking breaking the lockdowns and the coronavirus skyrocketing, and then we are breaking the lockdowns. I mean, it doesn't go with the tech, it doesn't go side by side with it. Predictions made well in advance for the coronavirus spread from the China after the solar eclipse of the 26th December. Not a single astrologer pointed out that the virus will spread from China. There were other speculations that the world will be in trouble and warlike situations. Anyway, the present is the most important, and we need to be more apprehensive about the conditions, else we may land in deep trouble, like the Brazil facing the worst conditions for coronavirus. Eclipse over the Lagna Lord Saturn in case of Brazil at 3 degrees and 21st June 2020, the nodes will be at 5 degrees and the eclipse will be at 6 degrees, may further put the country in deep trouble. So similarly, we don't, what I'm trying to tell you is here is that if we don't pay heed right now, if we don't uh, put lockdowns now, we may be in a similar situation like Brazil, and four planets going in retrogression, and from the 18th June and the solar eclipse on the 21st June, what it speaks is crystal clear. But watch, my friends, there is one hidden thing good also. The hidden thing good also is that after 21st June solar eclipse, the luminaries are crossing the Rahu degrees and coming out of the Aroha Kal Sarpa Yoga. So this is a big thing. You know, the luminaries are the life-giving forces. So what it means? It clearly means that the number of deaths because of coronavirus may reduce, but the number of spikes in the coronavirus may not reduce because Ketu is in the Mula Nakshatra, and the solar eclipse on 21st of 26th December took place in the Mula Nakshatra. So Ketu is still there. So till Ketu, and Ketu is also disease Karaka. So till Ketu comes out of that, we may not get relief from coronavirus. But mind you, friends, since Sun and Moon are getting out of the grip of Rahu and Ketu, which were gripped on 26th of February 2020, and just before when Ketu had also entered in Mula Nakshatra on the 12th of February. So from 12th of February to 21st of June, I would say is the most enigmatic period. But the luminaries coming out of the grip of Rahu and Ketu is a big thing. But my dear friends, Rahu's luminaries are very close to the nodes. So what will happen? What happens that if they are close within 15 to 18 degrees, then the nodes become venomous, because if you see their true motion, they become direct. And when they become direct, the Rahu, which is supposed to be nectar, Amrit giving, Amrit, it turns into poison. And then this Rahu is also with Mercury. This Rahu is also Mercury in this sign of Mercury and with Mercury. So it will turn Mercury also into poison. So what happens? And then Mercury is also going in retrogression on the 18th, and simultaneously at that point of time, Mars will also be changing sign to Pisces on the 18th of June. Mars will be then be having the third aspect of Saturn, which is retrograde, and Mars will further aspect Rahu and Mercury and the luminaries. My dear friends, till the time Rahu and Ketu are adverse, we may not get any substantial relief. But since the nodes, since the luminaries will be out of the grip of Rahu and Ketu, the number of deaths may reduce. Again, I'm telling you, it is it's a big thing because the luminaries are getting out of the grip of Rahu and Ketu. And the luminaries are enemies. Rahu considers them enemies. So if they are getting out of the grip, even if by 1 degree, it is indication of start of something new, a new hope, a new bright day is ahead. So, but till the time these planets are within the purview within 18 degrees, that means till the time sun crosses 24 degrees, and at 24 degrees, it will take another 18 days. So 18 days from is almost like uh, almost like middle of July, and when sun is also out of the Gemini sign, and that is probably on the 16th of July. So friends, till 16th of July, the number of cases will, especially till 5th of July, because Rahu is adverse. So the number of spikes will definitely increase. And if we do not uh, adhere to lockdowns, if we give any ease to the lockdowns, it is just hitting yourself against the wall, and the number of cases of coronavirus may increase in geometric progression, because Rahu is adverse for so many days in a stretch from 7th June to 15th June, and then 20th June to 5th of July. I have not seen July. After July, what is happening? I even said that I will make a separate video for July, but this I'm talking of till 5th of July. So till 5th of July, the things are extremely venomous. And I had also predicted about the stock market that Rahu has the capacity to turn the tables upside down, and it has done it. You can see for yourself. Today, the Nifty broke. It is just about 9,900, and the Sensex broke by 704 points, and the Dow futures have gone down by 900 points. My dear friends, this is a big thing, and no astrologers considers Rahu true motion. All these 99.9% astrologers, they take Rahu as mean motion, and mean motion will not give you any results. Parashar has nothing said on the true Rahu, whereas the classical texts of astrology, they say that the true motion of Rahu must be considered. And especially when there are 4 planets which are going to be retrograde, and Rahu attains the status of Darakarka, and Mercury attains the status of Gyatikarka, and Gyatikarka with Darakarka, and Darakarka becoming poisonous is most dangerous. So friends, this is about all. The good thing is that the luminaries are getting out of the grip of Rahu and Ketu. It's a big news because in the eclipses, these luminaries are eclipsed by Rahu and Ketu. Within 5 degrees, it is considered in the eclipse, it is considered most dangerous, venomous, and especially in the birth chart, it may be a Rajyog, but if Jupiter is also aspecting, but and especially when the Rahu is within 15 to 18 degrees of moon or sun, it becomes adverse. So friends, that is what I wanted to say, that the government should be very strict right now, because this is the time when coronavirus can spike out, it can grow, it can become wild, and we can also face similar situation as Brazil. And I am again and again, I've written 2 articles. I wrote one article yesterday, I've written one article today. Somehow or the other, this tweet should go reach the government, and at least they have some good sense and they implement the lockdown. My personal feeling is because the luminaries on the 21st are getting out of the grip of Rahu and Ketu, a lockdown will be implemented very soon. And the sign Sagittarius number has 7, and my feeling is that there will be total 7 lockdowns before September, before Ketu leaves the sign, and the number of coronavirus cases will be multiple of 7. You can see for yourself. You will see for yourself that the number of coronavirus cases before September will be multiple of 7. It could be 70 lakhs, and as far as the world is concerned, it could be total 77 crores or whatever it is, or 70 crores, whatever it is. So the point is that the number will be multiple of 7 till K2 is in Sagittarius sign. The other thing is that the Ketu on the 14th of December, Ketu will shift to Jyeshtha Nakshatra, and Jyeshtha Nakshatra is also a Adhuma Nakshatra. It is a ferocious Nakshatra, Tikshana Nakshatra, and Scorpio sign is also dreaded sign for diseases. So, friends, I don't know. I don't want to make any predictions right now, but I can say if we consider this coronavirus parallel to Spanish flu, then we are not going to get any relief before 6th February 2023. But we will get a relief. The relief will come slowly, and especially after the 16th of July, when the sun leaves the sign uh, Gemini, and then it goes in its own sign, Leo. And then Mercury, the sixth lord of the natural zodiac, goes in the sign Virgo on the 2nd of September. So, friends, and then Ketu leaves the sign Sagittarius on the 20th of September. But another malefic thing is that Jupiter is retrograde, and Mars, after shifting, Jupiter is retrograde, it is going to fall in the sign Sagittarius as a fallen planet, and the Mars will be in the sign Pisces, and its dispositor will be fallen. So Mars will he will become a first class potent killer. So friends, this transit of Mars, especially when it is activating the eclipse point right from 18th of June, the negative things are that in the chart of Narendra Modi and Arvind Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal signifies for Delhi and Narendra Modi signifies for India. And in both cases, the Mars in the whole chart is placed in the 8th house, and it will be activated by the transit Mars, because in case of Narendra Modi, the 8th house has got Mars and it has got Rahu, and then this Mars and Rahu will be aspected by Mars, and probably it will reach those 15 degrees somewhere on 14th of July. So till 14th of July, the things are not going to be good. It may be coronavirus, it may be floods, it may be violence, it may be an earthquake, or whatever it is. The old charts of both Narendra Modi and Arvind Kejriwal are not good at all. And I had predicted earlier on the basis of our charts that India would have on the 23rd of February, that India would have riots, because at the time of oath, in the case of Narendra Modi, Saturn and Ketu were at 24, 25 degrees conjunction. And when Jupiter in retrogression touched those points, and Jupiter being the 8th lord of the India, and the sign where the eclipse had taken place, it touched the sign 24 degrees. There were riots in Delhi, and I had also written in the Facebook that if Donald Trump knew astrology, it wouldn't come, and he had also come on the same very day when there were riots in Delhi. And in case of Arvind Kejriwal, the 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 Mars is in the sign Sagittarius, and from Sagittarius, this Mars will aspect the Mars over his Lagna Lord at the time of in the 11th house. So, friends, it is not good, because Mars is also the 6th Lord, and it is not going to bring good results for Arvind Kejriwal, and also Narendra Modi in this coming future. I see very darkness because of their post charts. But friends, remember that the luminaries are getting out of the grip of Rahu and Ketu. It's a big parameter, and because they are the life-giving force, so the number of deaths may reduce, but the number of spikes may increase. So, what it means, the number of patients recovery may also be good. The recovery may be good, but the number of patients getting coronavirus will be more. So what it means, there will be community spread. So we should be afraid of this. The government should take an action accordingly. I am repeatedly saying this. I had also predicted on 17th of September 2019 that the virus will come from China because of the solar eclipse which is taking place in the 12th house of China. 12th house of China, where the fallen Jupiter is placed, which is also 22nd threshold sign for China. So, friends, this is all I wanted to say. The good news is that the luminaries are getting out of the grip of Rahu and Ketu. This also shows that even if there is an earthquake after 21st, it may not damage, the life-giving force is are they are getting out of the grip. If they were in the grip, then the number of casualties or number of deaths would increase. But since they are getting out of the grip, there may be earthquakes, but the saving is that the sun and moon are ahead of Rahu. So what it means, there may be destruction in other terms, but there may not be any deaths as far as the human body is concerned and as far as the humans are concerned. So friends, this is a good parameter. It's a very good news. And with this, I pray that all my predictions go wrong and we are all safe. And I wish everybody best of luck. And let's pray to God every day that slowly and slowly this coronavirus disappears. And especially my feeling is that after January, the business will come back to almost 70%, 75%. Just Jasta Nakshatra on the 10th of May 2021, we will get a good relief. Although then after that, we may have to live with coronavirus and we may also develop some antibodies in our body. So the main concern is only till, first of all, till 20th September and then after that, 10th of May 2021. So friends, wishing you all the best and see you in the next video. Bye bye.